Here we go again, guys. You know the drill. Same old thing. Live stream with some music. Let some people know. Episode 533. Yeah, we're gonna paint more. Paint more bunny rabbits. Ooh woo. I think it'll be pretty fun. So let's get right into it. I know you guys have been waiting all day for me. I'm sorry. I was like, hey, I'm gonna stream like really early into the day. And then everybody's like, where'd you go? And I was like, I had to go to a prior commitment. And now I'm here, so I can stream now. Everybody's like, where'd you go? Oh, I was just repeating myself, I'm sorry. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yay. I think I need to check the values of this real quick. Image adjustments. Yeah, those are looking pretty good. I think he needs to be a little bit darker though. These two look alright. These few look alright. I think this needs to be a little bit lighter or darker behind her ears. Maybe a little bit lighter. Have some nice like grass there. I think this looks alright. Maybe this grass can be a little bit lighter leading into him, but we'll toy with that a little bit. Let's save as. We'll save this as like a previous version. Yes. Okay. And then we can just do this, because I think this is what we were messing with here, is having like that nice dark area, everything else being a little bit more medium, but some like dark around the sides to lead the eye into that middle area. And this is what it was originally, where it's a lot of like mediums and not too many like really dark values, or really a little light value here in the middle, which isn't bad. I think that's not bad, but this is a little bit better. Welcome, welcome. Oh wow, thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. So this looks good. I just want more lighter values right here. Oh yeah, okay, so we were gonna take this and this, go like that, image adjustments, hue, that, yeah, this. I wanted to make sure I didn't mess this up too much. There we go. And then we could try experimenting a bit. Hi, Drakey! Are you home? I was trying to play with you last night, but I think you were either in bed. Well, it did work out best, because I fell asleep as I was like typing that message to like play with you. Is a Pilfer? Hello, Aria. Hello, friend. Wow, I'm a failure. Thanks, Pilferpup. I've been knowing that for the past 16 years. Yes, but it's necessary. You're a failure, and there's nothing you can do about it. Did you eat the candy the rabbit left you? Yes, it was delicious. Little chocolate treats. I don't have a rabbit yet. I was just saying that I'm gonna get one. Alright, so now we can try something like this and see what I feel about that. So if I go back and maybe like, let's say we kind of mess with this a little bit, right? Something like that. Yeah, see, and now it wraps around that nice bright light, kind of like comes into play here. Maybe a little bit here, and let's see, maybe a little bit here too. There we go. Kind of like frames them a bit, you know, that light still living on the fumes of Watership. I love you so much, Burning One. That's twice you've made a comment that's like perfect. It's like it's cruxed exactly where I'm at in my life. No, I'm at work. What game? Oh, just Final Fantasy. I thought you want to play it. Hi Jay, it's sticker time. Yeah, those stickers look very nice, and of course it's my pleasure. I was actually gonna message you earlier and be like, I hope me like retweeting your stuff doesn't make you feel weird. I'm not like, I'm just like, oh, Lori is trying to like do the same thing I am. We're like parallel, right? Business wise, we're parallel, and so I'm like, if I can do anything to help you out, like I'm there for you, fam. And then I presume equally you'd be like, oh, Pilferpup's doing something too. Look, yeah, exactly. Louis! And then J Bonnie, welcome friend. If failure is key, then I'm about to be so successful in everything in life. Heck yeah, friend, you just gotta accept it. You just gotta jump forward. So I like these values here, look really good. And then maybe some like really dark values. Darkness. Now. You will die. Something like that. Is that too dark? Maybe if I want something like that. Bring it over here. Oops. Do it. Do it. Can we just get a Palpatine movie? A Pappy Teen? Have some like leaves here or something, or maybe those mushrooms that we were talking about the other night. Have them kind of like go into the background like this way. Oops. Like this way to lead the eye in, right? Yeah, those values are pretty nice. His still need a lot of work though. He's too bright, or he's too medium valued for these other medium values around him. So what I want to do is make him a darkness. A darkness value like this. Yeah, like that. But then he looks too like, I'm in the shadows. Yes. Right? So I'm going to lighten this up, and then maybe some under his tail here. And then bring some of those shadows around like this. Right? Like that. And then maybe some like rim light around him on the side over here. A little bit more light over here. Some shadows down here. And then make this a multiply layer. So let's see how that reads. It's a little bit better. Those mediums are kind of like not the most interesting. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, Loria, I saw I might order the 2-packs tomorrow. Ooh, fancy. I need to sell stuff so bad. You don't even know. Oh, Loria. I try to share your stuff on Insta and get some of my friends to consider some stuff. I got my aunt to follow you at least. That's nice. That's like the most uncomfortable thing for me is like when you try and get your family to buy stuff. Hi Kujin, it's always a pleasure, friend. I have understood why Sith were such a threat. There can be infinite amounts of Jedi, but only 2 Sith at a time. It's the same as the ninja rule. I just need to take it easy and not think about it for a bit. Think about what? Pilfer, I'm sick. Take care of me. Oh, ew. Smothers with a pillow. Just like, shh, it'll be okay. I can't breathe. I also need to make sure I get up on time tomorrow. My alarms didn't wake me up this morning and I was an hour late to work. Oof. That's no good. For shame. For shame is true. Okay, so this looks alright, but what if we were to... Okay. What if we were to do it with lighter... Well, okay, let's do this, and then let's say, like, can I select... Can I cut this out? Oops. Wait, so I think I'm painting around him now? Okay, cool. So I could do... Okay, cool. So what I want to try is making this... Oops, maybe here? Okay, cool. Maybe something like this. And then I want to get rid of that. And see how it reads if this is lighter. Like around them still. Like this. It'll give like a warm section, but I think he does need to be darker at least a little bit like this. Like that right there. Just make that mid-tone on like the darker side. Because without all this, it looks beautiful. But then you see like, you can kind of see now how these colors are too close to these colors here. I only have boogers and some cough, it's very annoying. Ooh. I fear I sense in young Pilferpup. I do, he is not ready. Wait, what? That's the worst Sith text-to-speech I've ever seen in my life. Fear I sense in young Pilferpup. I do, he is not ready. My boss was really nice about it though. I apologized and she said, it happens, and just moved on. But she's like, next time. There won't be a next time. Senpai, no, get away from me. You're sick. Ew, gross. What if I did this? And what if I made it like a purpley color? What if I did like a shawarma color like this? Oof. Some real red going on right there. We'll do like a purple. A purple. There we go. Sure, we'll just make all this purple and then do like a lower opacity. Nah. But I will keep this as reference to what I want to accomplish. How Yoda talks partially broken English sometimes. Hard to see. English text is... Oh! Oh, yes! Ooh! Is that Scooby-Doo or Yoda? Ruh-roh! Oh, that's why. Don't love me, Pilfer betrayer. Start to throw stuff like Patchy from SpongeBob. Oh no! Kissed your sister, you did, Luke. Oh. Alright boys, I hate to leave so early, but I'm gonna try to have a nice sleep schedule. Good night. Sweet dreams, J-Bone. Thanks for joining, friend. I appreciate it. Alright, so we need to... He's looking pretty good, but I need to fix his ear, because the ear looks poopy. He has those poopy looking ears. So let's see the values on this. It's pretty good, but we can go even darker, fam. We can go like here. I'll say like right there. Yeah, get those nice shadows going. That slow progress of making these really nice art pieces, you know? Gave me natural honey and lemon for my throat. Oh, that's good. That always helps a lot. Oh, thank you very much, Kyujin. I really appreciate that. That lighting is delicious. Oh, thank you. It took me 3 streams of fumbling on myself, which is why all my streams are named Failure now. Because that's what it took me to accept, is that I'm not good at art, and I'm definitely the greatest failure that ever lived. You're welcome, humanity. I'll take the fall. I'll take the fall in being the absolute worst that there could be. At least you'll know that you're better than I. Is delicious too. Oh my gosh, please don't eat me. I won't taste very good, I promise. I like the idea that it's like, oh, I'll accept being the biggest loser and like the absolute worst there ever was, and then I imagine someone being like, you think you're the biggest loser, like all like proud about it, like how dare you take this from me, like you can't be the best at something, I have to be better than you. Too much stubble for my taste. Oh, eating. I mean, you're not wrong. You like them smooth boys. Wink, winky face. Pilfer, did you see those videos I posted where it's like Star Wars but with Scooby-Doo characters? That sounds awesome. I'll definitely check those out, friend. I don't watch Star Wars Burning One. Star Wars is for babies. I'm just kidding. I'll watch it because you posted it, fan. Actually, I get really creeped out when my husband shaves clean. That's how I felt with my dad, is because he always had a beard like me, right? Which is why I grew mine out, is because he has like a nice one. I can't even look at it. Ugh. Yeah, and when he would shave, I'd just be like, oh, you look weird, Dad. Like, I'm used to seeing you a different way. And like all shaven, it's just like too awkward. I really hope that this, oh my gosh, it does. That makes me so angry. It has all this like kind of spectacle right here. Right here. I have to cut out all this shenanigans here. That sucks. I always make like one little mistake that's terrible like that. There we go. As much as I do like that light there, and I'll probably use it later, it's not what I wanted this early in, because it's not colored either, it's just white, and that doesn't have a place. So I'm going to cut all that out as best that I can. Ah! Bunny arm, no! There we go, that's better. Much better. Not gonna lie, I really like this bunny tush, because it's like such a specific shape, like right here, all this right here, that it's like reflecting the green. And I thought I did a good job making this look round, but then it's like flat here, and then it rounds out this way. And so I'm like, yeah, I did, you know, I was successful. New challenger has arrived. Sup, humans, how are you? Plus, yay, stream. Kono, how you doing, Kono? It's always a pleasure, guys. Thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't do it, Anakin. Do it not, Anakin. Having the high ground, I do. That's what Obi-Wan says. I had too many tacos, no regrets. I had Taco Bell earlier because... and I was watching through some of my older content to like see improvements, and Unbannable or Unbab was like bean and cheese burrito, and I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds perfect right now. So I went and got one. Fun fact, Pilferpup likes bean and cheese burritos. What a twist. You're like, yes, that is so fun. Please tell me more. I'm so interested in your enjoyment of I live and breathe tacos. Oof, I love tacos. If you don't like tacos, then you're not a real human being. Let's be real here. Let's be an honest. Let's be bean and cheese honest here. Let's see. So I want this to be the base of his ear, right? And then I want it to be like white underneath. I like this blue here. This actually looks really nice, so I'm going to use it here too. Even though it kind of pulls it forward, maybe I'll use a lighter color like this to kind of push it back. So let's see the values, because this one's like this middle area and I need to be more this way. So that does work, but I want it to be like down here too. So it'll be almost like a gray. Yeah, now it's like pushed back a little bit more on the base of that ear. Maybe even make it darker, like that. There we go. Make those ears fall back. I like that bright orange on the inside. All aboard the taco bus. Choo choo. Nom 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 nom. Sorry guys, I need I need to take stuff in. Oh my gosh, Burning One's stealing souls of various human entities again. Typical Burning One. Only thinking about consumption. How rude. Maybe I can do some like nice values here. This lighting right here, I'm just like, oh yeah, delicious. 1,000 out of 10. I could eat that up all day. Have a little bit of a bright color right here. And have it like lose those values. So maybe a little bit brighter, like right at the edge, like right there. Yeah. And now it looks like the light's wrapping around. I don't steal the souls, their essence. No bunnies allowed. Rude Frog50, also welcome. ¿Dónde están mis tacos? Mis tacos, quiero tacos. Quiero tacos. Quiero. Frog50, what? And frogs, yes. Frogs for dinner. 50 frogs for dinner. Anytime Frog50 joins chat, I have to eat 50 frogs challenge. It's the new YouTube sensation. Eating 50 frogs challenge. The sun has set, and so the sky is now on fire. And as it burns, I wonder what will guide us. But now I know that there is light beyond the clouds. And when they glow, I see the stars shine through them. Don't fade away. It's not your place to go. And when the light comes through, I know we'll find our way. These little like strands coming out. There we go. And then maybe some here. I gotta figure out how to do the mouth. Those are really good. They taste like chicken. Oof. Heckin' Burning One. There's not enough meat on frogs. You need like 50 frog legs just to have a snack. Oof. Wilfer didn't know what I said in Spanish. I presume you want to eat more tacos. Is something like that, right? Something about eating tacos, I presume. You dirty taco eater. Delicious, delicious tacos. Ohayo gozaimashita! Pilfer in a taco suit. Heck yeah. My friend, wink wink, has a taco suit. She's pretty cool, not gonna lie. These colors a little bit better. Like this, I don't mind being dark at the back because it pushes those values forward. But I need this to come forward a little bit more so it'll look really good. Yeah, like that. There you go. The stars appear along the treetops. It can't be night until the sun is gone, taken from dawn. So where I'll go is just a secret. Did you see the Mobius trailer? Yeah, the Morbius. Yeah, it looked interesting. Oregano, goat's milk. Arigato gozaimashita. Arigato gozaimashita. His forehead is too big. I want him to be like less of a forehead kind of guy. Oh, maybe that's too small. I don't think I like his mouth. I don't like your mouth, rabbit. I need to look up rabbit reference. Atakimasu! Pilfer is Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, you're right. I knew it all along. This is true. I like this cartoonized head shape, but I need to fix his mouth shape. Maybe it gets cut like right here. No, I just needed to open it more. I'll combine these, but I'll get rid of some of this here. And some of that there. But I'll make this a different color, like maybe this dark color here. And then make it like a lighter fur color. And then a little bit of that white. Just for like those tips coming out. There we go. Sometimes super detailed, and in other scenes minimalistic detail. Or for a split second the art style changes for a split second, but though it still works like in One Punch Man. Or in like Steven Universe movie where at one point the art's like abysmal, and I was watching it again today and I realized that like in one scene his eyes aren't lined up with like anything else on his head, and it looks really bad, but it's only like 2 seconds long, so you can't really notice, and it's fine. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's weird. It's like too weird. This fur tuft is gonna go in more like that because it's like fluff on the chest, so I needed to come out like that. There we go. Yeah, so now you have that opening right there that shows that it's just like this tuft of fur. There we go. Now he's got more of a shape to his cheek. His cheekies. His little cheekies.
Although I search, I cannot find it. An empty space within my memory, a place of my dreams. Perhaps someday I will awaken between the dark and the cold mountain tops.
There we go. That's what I need to do. Drag that back a little bit more.
The sky is what I want. You've seen it all along, and my heart is burning up inside. It's really not so far. Yeah, it's really not so far. The sky is what I want. You've seen it all along, and my heart is burning up inside. It's really not so far. Yeah, it's really not so far.
I like this idea. Yeah, there we go. Of him being like that. And it has more of like a visually interesting design in my opinion. Now I'm pulling him apart because I want his body to look like it wraps. Alright, see you later, Burning One. Thanks again for joining, friend. I always appreciate you being here. Always a pleasure, Burning One. This to be this blue here. Get those nice colors coming in. He does need eyebrows too. And maybe some like shading around his eye to pull it out a little bit more. Oh, I'm being messaged. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. Cut some of this off too. Like that. Maybe make his mouth a little bit more open. No. Like that. No. Yeah, actually, that wasn't bad. No. Burn. And then have this be more of like a gray moving back. Like down here. Down here. More painting! Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. And then you'll see after, because it has this like soft blurry appeal, I can take, let's say like this color here, increase its value and increase its what's it called? Oops. And do like single tufts of hair, right? And specific locations that I want that to kind of like work by. Like let's say this color here, same thing. Just to give it that sheen. And then you'll choose like this color here, a little bit more of that value and that hue, saturation rather, and just have it kind of come off like that. And then you can take that white and have individual strands come kind of come off. And yeah, it takes a long time, but look at that. It's really beautiful. Time for me to get ready for bed. This is looking so good, Phil. Don't give up on it before it's done, please. I'll try my best, friend. And then I can have that fur kind of come off like this. Those black ones too, like this. And then have those strands come off like wherever I choose. Like that. And you'll see that it really wraps the character with that light. And it looks really nice. It'll take a long time, but it looks so good from like a distance. It really has like clarity, and you can see that it pulls out like that rounded part of it too. And you can just take that and kind of do like individual strands all down his back, kind of give it that sheen. I'll do it like right here. I don't like it like that though. It needs to follow, like, you have to have some idea of like where you want it to be. Like it's got to follow down the back like that. It's almost like patches. And then you just blend it in a little bit like that. And it really makes that character look wrapped, but I'll save that as like strands layer. It does look really nice though. I like this eye better than that eye, so I'm gonna erase this. There we go. Make that eye stand out a little bit more by having the darkest color next to the lightest color. And then I just want to bring this kind of like brow up. Get that blue in there again, so it's not just all whites. But see, these two colors are too close together, so I need to block that a little bit. Hey you, Pepsi, welcome friend. It's always a good time when Pepsi's here. It's always good to see you, friend. Hey you. Did I miss something? I don't think so, friend. What's up? Why are you crying? No cry. It's okay. It's only good time. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. I have to figure out how to pull this out. I guess it's because it needs that shadow behind it. Time to make a million, billion, trillion more layers, fam. Like this. And that nice blue. Where are you? Here we go. Get some of that in there too. My dog died since January 2nd. My cat died yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. It's really tragic for you. That's really sad. Maybe this value needs to go up. Banha, that's cute. That's really cute. I'm glad you got a new cat. I'm gonna get a rabbit soon. if I keep drawing them. Banha. need to make it more round, which is hard for me. I apologize. I'm trying to figure out the correct way to make this a sphere with little sphere tufts on the side, like here. I think that looks a lot better. That looks really good. That compared to that. A little bit less shaped, but I think it looks really good from that to this.
Yeah, it's everything I've wanted to run beneath the sunlight. But the day will always hasten, waiting for the chance to die. And it's everything I've dreamed of, to sit and watch the stars go by. But the night will always chase us, waiting for the sun to rise. Yeah, these stars are bright, don't let them die, don't cover up their light. Yeah, show me that sky, just one more time.
Let's see. I'll make him in his own thing.
Yeah, it's everything I've wanted.
Oops. Yeah, this whole thing is gonna be Grippa. That's gonna be his name. Bunny eyes.
Day will always hasten, waiting for the chance to die.
Let's see.
It's everything I've
I'll make her the next part because she's gonna be really dark colored. Let's see. How are these values? They're pretty vibrant. That's not bad. I'm gonna make her a little bit more like this. I'll put this color here for now. Maybe I can use that. Alright, so now time to wrap some bunnies in light. Yeah, she's got like a leg there, so I need to make sure to follow that correctly. With those nice like thick tufts of fur. I'm gonna have to change the grass though. It's gonna have to be something sharper, so there's a contrast between like the bunnies and the grass. You don't want to have the same like tools for like everything, otherwise everything just looks samey. It's the same with like values and hues, you know. You want to make sure to have these different like like all this soft next to this grass makes it pop out because they're completely different. They have like sharp edges on the grass, but it's following a lot with the same like texturing that the bunnies have. Even if I am going to give it some like sharp thin lines for like strands, individual strands, I want to make sure that the grass follows like a different shape dynamic almost. Like I can maybe like cut into it like this, kind of like that. Is this a different layer? Yeah, and then I can bring in something like this, right? And then it separates it, even though that's like a really bad color choice. Let me use something like this brown down here. You could already tell that this stands out really well just because it's so sharp next to like all this soft kind of like texturing on the sides. So I do something like that, maybe even make it like this nice yellow here. Yeah, see, it pops it out a little bit, even if it is like obviously unrefined. I'll just call this grass. Grass. Wow. And then I'll use maybe a little bit of this gray here on her. I want to keep her like maybe like a medium value. He's pretty bright. We can check his values again. I want to save this and then converge, and then saturation. So if you notice, he pops out a lot better than he used to. He is still kind of samey around his butt, and then maybe around his ears, but you can see that he's being pulled apart by that like really dark color, and then the really like medium to like bright color kind of shapes him a lot better, and it makes this a lot more readable from like a thumbnail to like a full painting. I'm gonna have to mess with the grass a lot, but him and them are the focus, and then everything else kind of just falls into the back. But her values I want to keep dark unless we do something like this where she's like, her head is going to be like highlighted a lot more. Yeah, see, this is pretty good right here, but I want her to be kind of like highlighted a bit more. He's so big, he's almost like intimidating, like I'm gonna get you. So I'm gonna have to mess with that expression so it doesn't look so like possibly menacing. Yo, oh my gosh, it's been so long. Given, how are you doing, friend? It's always a pleasure, and it's really warm in here, so I'm taking off my shirt. I apologize. Oh, baby. The shirt's coming off, guys. Or, no, not the shirt, the sweatshirt. The sweatshirt's coming off. Gavin, back off. Oh my gosh, no. That's so funny. Don't do it. I'll have a little bit of that like lighter tone for some of this. I'm just checking and I got to get to bed. Okay, friend. I know it's like a school night for y'all. Pilf stripping on stream. No, the eyeball, winky face. No, I just took off my sweatshirt. I'm sorry. And then I'll frame her face with these like dark what's it called, values, right? Yeah, and Bab, go to bed. Shake my head. It's your bedtime. Oh my gosh. No, they're fighting. Stop fighting, guys. Can't we all just getting along? You've catch to be kidding me, right, meow? I just want some nicer values in here just to have that. See, now I can have her leg come down because there's all those dark values next to this light, and then I want to highlight the shape of her leg. I do need to have more like better shape because right now it's like kind of blurry, right? But I need there to be like a nice outline like this for her leg, so you know that this is separate. Let me get a rabbit reference real quick. this is a good example of her right here, I think. Time, not time. That's the worst. That's too bad. Oops, cancel. Let's see. So here's a good reference for like that side angle, and it doesn't. He looks so out of place. But here's those little strands, by the way, that I was talking about, of like the fur right here. It's like these right here on the side. You want those like little strands coming off, but then there's like this green reflection from that grass that I wanted under the tail here. And then what I want to do as well, I don't want the eyes to look so dead and lifeless, because rabbit eyes are kind of like gross, to be real. I hit unbad in loving way. That's guy love, and just in general. We can't get along. We equally hate each other. Oh, that's cute. Little. Never mind. I can't say that. You can't use that word in 2020 anymore. But if you see like on the base of the ear, there's like that white line, and I'm kind of keeping that idea here, making them a little bit fluffier, but still having that light come through for the inside of the ears. Those eyes are not cute. Extra eyes are not cute. But this shape right here, you can't really see it, but it's kind of like this for the foreleg, and you need to shape it like that so you can understand that it's there, even though realistically you can't really tell because there's so much fur in the way. You can still kind of see it, kind of not. Doesn't matter too much though. Also, I think that's the bunny's butt, so I might just be like making stuff up to begin with. It's a weird looking bunny. It's so like awkwardly dimensional. I'll find another version. Like this one's a good one too, because their fat kind of folds over their legs, right? All this like fur right here, and then their legs are like inside. They're like tucked in, even though these come out like this. And they got those sweet bunny butt cheeks right there. Just kidding. It's terrible. Pilf, how could you shake my head? He's gonna get banned now. Heckin' banned, boy. SMH, guys. Alright, so now that I have... Alright, let's say this fur like hangs over like in the other one, right? Oops, is that on the right layer? That is not on the right layer. I need to make another layer just for you guys, because I know your favorite thing with these streams is how many layers I have. Yeah, you always tell me, Pilferpup, I wish you would use more layers, please. And I'm like, okay guys, you got it, fam. So let's say that her body kind of like hangs over like this. And then that light's gonna come down this way because it's coming from the back, right? Because it's hitting him, and those ears are gonna be in the way, kind of. But it'll go between these two characters right here and kind of be like that. There we go. And then there's going to be this dark color next to it because of her head, and it's going to come down like this. And it's going to come down like that. And then you'll have this light kind of like start reflecting off the grass down here. Just a little bit, like maybe like that green here. Which I need to add a little bit more to this guy here. Eventually, Pilf's gonna have Easter eggs in the layers. Literal Easter eggs, or like story, like pupil. It's like a little story reference. A pupil named Grippa. It's like, I know the truth now. I know what Pilferpup's trying to build this whole time. The truth is out there. I want to believe. YouTube mobile always crashes. It's a user error, that's what that is. Let's be real here. There's at least 1,000 more hours of this piece before it's done, fam. Let's be real here, fam. There we go. But she's like too brightly colored. She needs to be like this color here. There we go. And then maybe even like a darker color, because she is a pretty dark character. A dark character. She's the antagonist. Just kidding, she's not. She's just a blue bunny, not to be confused with Blue Bunny ice cream. Bro, it crashed again as you were reading my last message. Sucks to suck, IMO, my BFF. Alright, we need darker colors of green and blue. So it'll be like right here. Nah, we'll just go with this. Which I was already right, so take that, you. This doesn't really fit into this piece, so I'm going to use this color here. There we go. It's a warmer version of this cool color. It's a cooler version of this warm color. What a twist. I hope your bunnies eat. Tear. They get no food. They get little dumplings, bunny dumplings. Bunny dumplings. They all get bunny dumplings. Nom. 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 See? Now they've had their dinner. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Oops. Oops. Ruh-roh. There it is. Exaggerate these shapes a little bit more. A little bit more readable. This leg is in the way of her face having a shape. There we go. And I gotta find that shape of her head that I want. There we go. Perfect. Her nose can be white for now, it's fine. But why everyone and no one here? Wait, what? You lost me, fam. We'll use, okay, so we got this, and if we're using this color here, and I need it to be a lighter tone, yeah, we decided on that lighter tone, so we'll use this blue highlight, maybe even like lighter, you know? But then like right here, I'm gonna start doing it on a different layer. Pilf gets lost on YouTube stream. It's all ogre now. There we go. Her eyes would have to connect to that then, that brow, wherever it be placed. She's like, oh wow, that is a good story. What a twist. And have these eyes go up here. A little bit more. My back be hurtin'. I don't know why, but if I were to assume it's unconscious, me being a dummy. What? I don't get it, friend. I apologize for your inability to explain. It's not my inability to explain, it's your inability to comprehend. Oof. That's some real talk right there. I want to keep those eye shapes though, so I'm gonna mute them a bit. Like that. They look so creepy without their eyes. Those eyes. Alright, let's turn their eyes back on. There we go. That's much better. Now I gotta do this and this. Needs those higher cheekbones, otherwise she looks too masculine. Alright, this bunny needs to stop. Where is its parent? There it is. Oh my gosh. Which is why I will now talk with you without you understanding. Oh my gosh, you got me. Got him, coach. I mean, you're not wrong. Have broken Pilferpup already? I mean, I can't read Japanese, or what is that? Katakana? Oh, that's pretty nice. Cool. And then I need a reference. Sports Sanity, how you doing, friend? It's always a pleasure. I need rabbit ear reference. Rabbit ear reference. No, I'm not trying to add like ridiculous amounts of detail like these veins, but I do want this kind of like concept here. If you were to zoom out and you see how it's just like that orange color, like that, and it's orange, but it has like that dark line around it with like the vein going through. But if you were to remove the vein, you'd have basically like this here, right? It'd just be like this with like maybe some brown there, just because the light hitting it. And I want that same kind of idea. So I think I'm getting it pretty good. It just needs to be darker around the edges, I think. Yeah, like that. Oops. I love you guys. You're the best. I'll use this red right here from this brown in the back. Thanks for the random affection. Well, never mind. Forget it. I give up. You win. You friggin' win. Need this blue right here. And then I can do this. Watch. This is the fun part. Those little tiny strands of hair. See? And from afar it looks like that light's hitting it and there's those strands kind of like coming out. Yeah. I messed up this part. I had it all colored and then I got rid of it on accident, I guess. Or I just moved it. Right? Yeah, it looks like it. Pumpkin. It's rude. It's a rude word to say. Foul language. No foul language on my stream, please. I'm just kidding. How dare you call me a pumpkin? That's so rude. Now I'm tired, boy. Again, shake my head. Don't be a party pooper. There we go. Now I have a better color setup. And then I have those greens in there too, so I can just follow that along. A little bit of that black in there for some like dynamacy. I need her shoulders to go this way because her butt already goes that way. So her shoulder would probably be like right here. So I'll highlight where that begins. There we go. And then that shadow would come down like this. But I think it's a little too dark under there. So I'll bring it out a little bit with some of his colors. Maybe not that color. Why do your streams gotta be so chill at these people's times? What do you mean? Oh, like at night? It's like too calming. That's why. Flex on you, Fran. Get flexed. I know that didn't really answer your question, but it just happened, so... Too bad. I know everybody's like trying to go to bed, and here's Pilferpup just streaming away. Oh, I like this idea where it's kind of like the light's stuck right there. I need her tail to be maybe like a different color, because it's going to get locked into this same kind of situation. Like, I'll do this, and then just have her tail come like this. Otherwise it'll look like it's just one piece. It needs to be separated into sections with those values. What the heck, Pilbert? I just got flexed on. Heckin' flexed, man. Take that. It was either that or another random bout of affection. You'd be like, no! You know, it's like when you have your family over and your grandma like gives you the big old wet smooch on your cheek. It's like, oh gosh, it's like too much. A nice texture going on there for her fur, and give a little bit of white just on the tip, just to like kind of show that that light's hitting it, and then it's like wrapping around. It looks kind of flat there, but that's fine because we're not really trying to get like a ton of detail because he's really close, right? He's like closer to us, so we want to get that detail. As things move further away, you kind of have to choose like what do you want to prioritize that detail on, and then move away from that with less detail, but it's still enough that it communicates what's going on, right? So I like this right here, it looks really good. And then I need a way to shape the rest of her butt right here, which we'll use like this green here, right? Because it's reflective of this floor down here. There we go. And so now you have that reflective light from the floor. Bro, my grandma is cool. She keeps a Shrek 3 bowl just for my ice cream. I want to see what a Shrek 3 bowl is. All I see is images of Farquaad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a real thing. This is a real thing. That's terrible. You know what this means. You know what's gonna happen now, fam. You can't escape from this, Unbannable. You brought on the Cat Bun Wars. You better be prepared for this, soldier. It's so stupid. Why? This is happening and there's nothing you can do about it. You must accept your fate. This one's gonna point this way though. Because if we're gonna do this, if we're gonna make a parody, we're gonna do it right. Don't do it, Pilferpup. He's gotta have the like a small fez, right? It's gonna have like a right here, and I gotta take this part and change it to like a fez, right? Like on top, like this, and stretch it out like that. General Shrekington. There we go. Oh no, it's gotta hang forward though. It's gotta be like that. Now we're getting all Looney Tunes up in here. There we go. And then he doesn't get one, that's what he said. Duplicate. Okay, he can have one too. We'll give him one. He's been a good lad, so he gets that Shrekful hat too. This is horrible. Yes, it's canon now. This is gonna be in the finished version of the picture. I'm even gonna name this layer. This is canon now. There we go. This is a weapon used by the Ottomans, the Ottoman Empire, during the Byzantine era. Okay, Pilf, I'll be back in 2 minutes. This vid insists I need to watch it. It's too late. The stream's ending. Goodbye. See you later. See ya, nerd. Pilferpup, no! Need that light to wrap around correctly. There we go. So now what I'm trying to do, I'll show you, is I want all of these things to kind of wrap around like this, and then this to come out like that. Right, because there's this down here that goes up to this. And then this should go, honestly, like right here, but oh well. I put their arms are kind of closer in. So so it'll be more like me. Be like here and then down. Oops. I guess I should have her. No, her feet look fine there. Pilf was right though about the Ottomans using cannons during the Byzantine. More like the Byzantine era, am I right? You guys are just drama fiends over here. As they're spinning at the speed of teen angst. So this, I think this needs to wrap a little bit more. I'll probably make him smaller. We'll see. I do like that our neck comes down a little bit more there. This needs to be a little bit of the screen here too. I don't like her head shape though, right here, and the front looks bad. This should be like over here. There we go. And then it should come in more. Oh, there we go, that's better. Just got those big eyes. And then her nose should be lower. I mean, I might as well just do that. Converge it all. So I need, and the video was a complete waste of time to watch. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't wait for the new Avatar movie to come out, so that way we can all get off of Star Wars and move on to something that's actually good. Gothic Killer, welcome friend. Watch the new Avatar be complete Garbo. It's Dr. Pilferpup doing detail. Yeah. No, it can't be Garbo. It's what's his name? James Camerino. Jimothy Cameron. So it has to be good. Yeah, Pilferpup's doing some painting. I'm doing him last because he's the cutest looking one. I feel like there's a lot of attention that goes on him and her. What type of avatar are we talking about? Avatar the Last Smellbender. The poopier one. I'm just kidding. James Cameron's Aviator. Nothing other than detail. Show. Please, we don't need a movie about my favorite shoe. Oh. The Aviator? The Last Aviator? Avatar Last Airbender is like a masterpiece though, to be fair. I can't even troll about that show like I can Steven Universe. Her face is the wrong color, fam. I apologize. Oh cool, I can literally just go boop, fixed. Easy peasy, baby. I'll literally just pull this color over here. And then find a dark hue for this. So if I want this to be darker, and her body is kind of that dark, I could be over here and make it warmer. There we go. Now, that dark color stands out more because it's in opposition to the previous color. Ooh, she looks like she has a skull for a head. Typical female. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, Gothic. I'm sorry. Already happened. Too bad. Avatar is that thing that is so good and inoffensive that if anybody hates on it, they are immediately outcasted from society. The Na'vi Avatar, you're right. It's literally like perfection. I know, but I don't like the fact how a lot of old shows or movies are being revamped or like just leave stuff the way it is. I mean, you're right. Like, I completely agree that if we had a society that wasn't a bunch of babies, we can move on and create better stuff than what we already have. But the problem is that we're literally a society of toddlers now, where they think the best thing is something that's already been, and it's like, move forward, people. Live. Oh well, suck to suck, right? Hey, that actually has like a pretty good like context. Babies suck. I don't think I like that her mouth is like separated. I do like this shape, but I want it to be it's like, yeah, we have the Dragon Prince now, which is probably good, but we're in a society that doesn't care. Because it's like, oh, it's not Avatar Last Airbender, so it's probably just not that good anyways. And it's like, have you tried watching it? No, I don't need to. Just leave stuff the way it is. I'd only remake a movie to make it look better, like how the N64 Zelda remakes. Alright, I just finished my drawing. Alright, Goth Killer, please send it and I'll check it out, fam. Okay, so I do need to change this over right here. I need this highlight right here. Oh, right here. And then this can be on the bottom right here. guess her face would be covered by a shadow. Covered by shadow. Sounds so dramatic. And then I have a little bit of this highlight right here. I should move on to the babbers because it's taking too long. Cheekbones are lower, like right here. Ugh, this is difficult to get that like light to wrap around her. I guess I could just turn her into a cube and just be like right here. And then the light would be here, and then the dark would be here, right? And here, and here. And then the light would be here, except right here. And then maybe like a medium tone here, and then like here too. And this would be all dark here, except here. But then this would be dark here too, because of shadow. And then it would go dark here, and a little bit here. We'll say here too. And then this would be dark. But then it's so thin that it would be light right in there. Right, and then you have a little bit of that kind of come down. Minecraft rap. Yes. Yeah. Oh, the tongue. I was just watching Minecraft too. You were watching it? Alright, let me see. Did you send it in Twitter? Oh, are you gonna send me the picture to critique, or were you just telling me that you finished it, friend? Just leave stuff the way it is. I wasn't just playing Minecraft for once. I was playing Hat in Time. Oh yeah, you're all into that right now. Ooh. Oops. Oops. I'll make this nice and dark right here, so I can have that light pop out a little bit better, like right there. Okay, well I think this is a good point to stop for the night. I have to use the restroom pretty bad, and I should call my parents before it gets too late because it is 12, so it's like 10 for them right now. And the music just stopped, and I have to use the restroom really bad. So thanks for joining all. I'll check Twitter one more time just in case she did send it. And she did. Okay, so I'll at least critique this first. Zombie sent a photo, but he's gone. I just sent it. Alright, I'll get you. Alright, we're going to critique this good stuff right here. Let's see. Burp. He's like, he's holding it. He's like, hey guys, look at this picture that I brought. He's like, wow, look at them. Oh my. Cold and hot. Oh, that's fun. This is your two characters that you were doing for your story, right? That's awesome. Your characters are really nice. Let's see some of these. Some of this. Yeah, I like your design sense. See right here, very nice. And then you have, oh yeah, this is a hard one to do where the foot is like down here. I recommend for that, when you get a chance, just like find references to that and then practice it, because that's something I need to do too. This is really nice here. I think your body shapes are like really good. Right here. Just be careful that these calves aren't the same width as that. Okay. I want to draw my epic characters, but it's sleep time, so yeah. This looks really good, though. I think you did all this really well. The proportions are really nice, too. And then, you know, everything is looking really good. Maybe these shoulders can come out a little bit more right here and here. But other than that, I think this is great. Yeah, nice. Very nice. I love it. And then you got the ears right, which is here, which is good too. Right there. Got some volume. Heckin' volume. It's too loud. Volume too loud. But yeah, very good job. I think it looks really good. A little unbad. Very cool. Alright, well thanks for joining all. I really appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. I gotta use the restroom really badly, so have a great night. Stay safe. Bye.